Romeo and Juliet, the prologue. Two households, both alike in dignity. In fair Verona, where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife, the fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage, the which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. Act 1, Scene 1, a public place. Gregory, oh my word, will not carry coals. No, for then we should be colliers. I mean, and we being collar will draw. I, while you live, draw your neck out, or the collar. I strike quickly, being moved. But thou art not quick, moved to strike. A dog of the house of Montague moves me. To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runst away. A dog of that house shall move me to stand, and I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague's that shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest go to the wall. True, and therefore women, being the weaker vessels, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore I will push Montague's men from the wall and thrust his maids to the wall. The quarrel is between us masters and us their men. 'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I have fought with the men, I will be cruel with the maids. I will cut off their heads. The heads of the maids? Aye, the heads of the maids, or their maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou will. They must take it in sense that feel it. Me they shall feel, while I am able to stand, and 'tis known I am a pretty piece of flesh. 'Tis well thou art not fish. If thou hadst been poor John. Draw, thy fool. Here comes the house of the Montagues. Enter Abram and another servant of Montague. Right. There's a few characters I have to read. My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee. How? Turn thy back and run? Fear me not. No, marry, I fear thee. Let us take the law on our sides. Let them begin. I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list. Nay, as they dare, I'll bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? I do bite my thumb, sir. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? Is this the law of our side if I say I? No. No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you. I bite my thumb, sir. Do you quarrel, sir? Quarrel, sir? No, sir. But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as a man as you. No better. Well, sir. Say, better. here comes one of my master's kinsmen. Yes, better, sir, you lie. Draw, if you be men. Gregory, remember thy swishing blow. Part, fools, put up your swords. You know not what you do. Enter Tybalt. What art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death. Ben, I do, but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me. What, drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have it thee, coward. Enter several followers of both houses who join the fray, then enter citizens with clubs. Clubs, bills, partisans, strike, beat them down. Down with the Capulets, down with the Montagues. Enter Capulet in his gown and Lady Capulet. What noise is this? Give me my long sword, ho! A crutch, why call you for a sword? My sword, I say, old Montague is come and flourishes his blade in spite of me. Enter Montague and Lady Montague. Thou villain Capulet, hold me not. Let me go. Thou shalt not stir 1 foot to seek a foe. Enter Prince with attendants. Prince, rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbour-stained steel, will they not hear, what ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince, 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy ward by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and made Verona ancient citizens, cast by their grave becoming ornaments, beseeming ornaments to wield old partisans, in old hands as old cankered with peace, to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me. Montague, come you this afternoon, to know our farther pleasure in this case to old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart. Montague, who set the ancient quarrel new approach? Speak, nephew, were you by when it began? Benvolio, here were the servants of your adversary and yours close fighting. Ere I did approach, I drew to part them, and in that instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds who with nothing hurt withal hissed him in scorn, while we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part. Lady Montague, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad am I he was not at this fray. Ben, Madame, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the cast, a troubled mind drave me to walk around where, underneath the grove of a sycamore, that westward route from the city's side, so early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was aware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood. I, measuring his affections by my own, that most are busied when they are most alone, pursued my humour, not pursuing his, but gladly shunned, who gladly fled from me. Montague. Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to the clouds more clouds with his deep sighs, and also soon as the all-cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains of Aurora's bed, away from light steals home a heavy sun, and private in his chamber pens himself, shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night, black and portentous. Must this humour prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove? But, my noble uncle, do you know the cause? I neither know it nor can learn from him. Then, have you opportuned him by any means? Montague. Both myself and many other friends, but he in his own affections counsellor is to himself. I will not say how true, but to himself so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery as is bud bit with an envious worm, ere he can spread his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the sun. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as know.